we'll be discussing what literary criticism is. Now, this is a very simple, very basic explanation for beginners who have absolutely no idea what literary criticism is. Now, literary and criticism. Let's break those two terms and let's look at what each of them means. Now, literary means anything which is related to literature. So, what is literature? Now, Raymond Williams has given a very simple definition of literature. He says that everything which is printed or published can be taken as literature. So, what about now that you understood what literature is, what about criticism? Criticism is the deconstruction or decoding of literature, says Roman Jacobson. There are many definitions for criticism, but this is the one I found to be most concise. It contains everything about criticism in those few words. So, suppose literature is a form of code, and decoding of that, printed material is known as criticism. Now let's try to understand this term better, criticism. Now literature can be enjoyed in two manners. There are two ways of enjoying literature. One is randomly enjoying, like for example, anybody can do that. Any common man can take up a book, he can read the book and he can enjoy it. He's just reading it for the sake of deriving pleasure out of the process of reading, or maybe just to know the story. He is not analyzing or interpreting it. So that is known as randomly reading, randomly enjoying it, just for the sake of pleasure. And the second method, the second way of enjoying literature is by methodically enjoying it, as a trained man or as a scholar would do. So that person is not reading it just for the sake of reading, but he reads it and then he tries to analyze it, he tries to interpret it, he tries to bring it into his perspective, or he tries to put it in a different perspective. So this method of trying to interpret and understand literature, this is known as criticism. Okay, this is the process of criticism, this kind of enjoyment of methodical enjoyment of literature. So suppose a man comes in and he reads a book and he tells, oh, this book is so similar to Harry Potter. Now, that cannot be taken as criticism. That's just a comparison he made. But if he backs his point with some authentic information, if he tries to put it down in writing by bringing in different perspectives, by bringing in authentic points or other theories, applying theories on it, then it can be taken, the same statement can be taken as literary criticism. So that is what criticism and randomly talking about a book, that is the difference between that. Now, how do we define criticism? There are many definitions for criticism. We've already talked about Roman Jacobson's. Now, I've given three different definitions, simple definitions. We look at all these three just in order to better understand what criticism is all about. Because when you read one definition, you might not understand it completely, but then you might get a better idea when you read another definition. And that is why I've decided to discuss three of them. Now, the first one is an unbiased, close scrutiny of a subject to understand and interpret it fully. So, what do you mean by unbiased? It means that you're holding no personal opinion. Your personal opinion or your personal prejudices are kept apart when you're criticizing or when you're, applying literary criticism. When you're doing literary criticism, you're supposed to give an objective view, and you're closely examining it. Scrutiny means examination. Okay, so you're closely observing or scrutinizing or examining the subject. The subject means it can be a novel, it can be a text, a poem, a non-fiction, a prose, anything. And then why are you doing this? Why are you giving this objective close examination of a text, of a literary text? You're doing this in order to understand or maybe make others understand and interpret the work completely, fully. Now, the second definition is literary criticism is the term for writing that studies, evaluates, discusses, and interprets works of literature. So, any writing which tries to study, or tries to judge, discuss, or interpret a work of literature is known as literary criticism. Then the third definition is it is the formal study and discussion of works of literature. For example, by judging and explaining their importance and meaning. So you might take a piece of work and you judge it and try to explain. You judge it means you talk about both the merits as well as the demerits of the work. You do a formal study on it and then you discuss about it, and you analyze, or you weigh both the merits and demerits, and then you try to explain the work through that, explain the importance of the work and the meaning of the work through that. So this is what literary criticism is all about. Now, what is not literary criticism is, literary criticism is not a plot summary. Okay, that is, if somebody comes and tells you the story of a book or of a poem, or of an essay, that cannot be taken as literary criticism. Or somebody is talking about the biography of the author of a work, that is also not literary criticism. And the problem or the issue with most Indian students is that Indian students, when you hear the term, I don't know, we tend to think about criticism as finding fault with, because we often use we often use criticism in our daily conversations in that sense. Like, for example, we say Leela criticized her parent. So by that we mean that Leela is finding some fault with her parent. But that same meaning cannot be applied over here and should not be applied over here. So because literary criticism is not a source of finding, a means of finding fault with any literary work. Rather, what it actually does is that it helps us to get a critical understanding of a literary work, so that we can judge its real value, so that we can understand its real value. I hope this has been helpful for beginners in understanding what the term literary criticism basically is. We have not gone into an in-depth analysis of what literary criticism and theory is, but this is just a very simple basic explanation for those who have no idea about literary criticism. For more videos on literary criticism, please check the description box below. Thank you. And if you have got any more doubts, further doubts or queries, do use the comment box below. Thank you.